Hello everyone. I am bringing you another creative video by Creative Carolyn. I would like to share with you the start of my personal tie-dye collection. I've been practicing tie-dyeing and now I would like to show you on camera. These are the beautiful blue and white that I made, and I'm making this tie-dye collection to match a new tie-dye fashion jewelry set that I have. I added a tie-dye collection, and I'll show you the jewelry at the end of this. This is a coral, and these pants were actually a light pink, but after I finished it doesn't even look pink. It looks white or light coral. And these were kind of like a dark color, coral orange, and I put a chocolate brown on them. Okay, so this is going to be different, and I'm so excited. I have a two-tone shorts, black and white, and I'll be tie-dyeing only the white. This will be yellow. I have two of them. This one will be pink, and then I have another set of white pants, and I'll be dyeing those turquoise. And let's begin. And here's a quick better view of the collection I've already started. And here's a better view of the collection that I'll finish. And before we begin, I thought I'll show you the jewelry. See how beautiful this choker and earring set is going to match these tie-dye pants. And look at that coral. Look how beautiful. And also, guys, I repackaged my jewelry. Look at that beautiful purple. And these chokers are so beautiful on. This is a part of Clearly Classy Fashion. This is the jewelry line. And my personal tie-dye collection that I'll be wearing. Look how beautiful that is. And if you're interested in some of my jewelry, I don't have the tie-dye collection up online yet. I'm debuting it at a vendor's event on October 1st. But I'm also going to revamp my website. It already looks good, but I'm going to make it even more professional. But you can go to clearlyclassandfashionjewelry.com to take a look at some of my jewelry. This is just my newest line, tie-dye. Okay, guys, now for the fun part. We're going to actually add the rubber bands. I got a big bag of rubber bands from Walmart for like less than $2. And so since this is black, if the dye get on the black, I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we just don't want to take that chance, so we're not going to get the dye on the black. I was going to try to do, well, I still might. I'm going to do like, I want like some type of a circle twist here. So I'm going to start out twisting, and then I'm just going to bunch it up. Just bunch it up. Just so I have some type of pattern right there in the center of that thigh. Bunch it up and just secure the rubber band. Secure that white area with the rubber band. Any kind of way that you can. Now when I do the pants, it might not be that easy. Actually, it's not. It's kind of difficult, but you have to keep working with it. Just going to do one shorts and one pants. Well, I only have one pants left on air, on camera, because I don't want the video to be too long. People are just not interested in long videos anymore. They're so stuck on these shorts, which is not freaking healthy. I almost found myself trying to get stuck on that mess on YouTube. And see, I don't even do social media like that. But they got these shorts out that you just one after another. Some of them are funny. Some of them don't make no sense. But I don't like nonsense going into my spirit every day. So that is pretty good. But I kind of want to, I don't want this to have too much yellow. I want to bundle that up a little bit more too. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to dip this whole thing in the dye bath. In my dye bath, I use red Dyemore so that it takes on these synthetic fibers. I'll just be dipping that part into the hot dye bath. And let me get the pants ready for you. This is going to be the longest part of the video, and I hope that you guys will be able to see it at this camera angle. For these, those other ones I was trying to do patterns, these I'm just going to bunch them up, because I don't want the video to be too long. But also I was saying, like, with a lot of dyeing, guys, you supposed to treat it first. Treat the fabric. This fabric is new. I'm not even washing it. They have something called soda ash. You could treat it before. I don't treat it. It still works. Now, whether it's going to last as long as the garments that has been treated with the soda ash, I don't know. But it's definitely going to work. I'm going to show you how I get this in one big ball. So that, now this is going completely in the bath because it's one color and I want it all to take. Now my black, I don't feel comfortable putting that one all the way in the bath. So guys, I'm just going to work my way around. See, sometimes you have a little trouble, but you just got to keep on balling, bunching, and keep trying to secure. Now, I'm not real new at doing this, even though it's really easy to tie-dye. I'm not super new at it. So it takes me a minute to get this the way I want it, and I don't want the video to be long, so I'm going to, but this is what I have so far. Oh, and it's moving. I'm going to go ahead and get this secure, and then I'm going to show you how secure it should be before you put it in the bath. So give me a moment, I'll do that off camera. Okay guys, I about got it secure. It should be looking something like this, guys. And I'm going to just wrap a few more rubber bands around it just to make sure that nothing comes off and that it stays secure. There's really no wrong or right way to wrap it. You just bunch and you just try to get those rubber bands on there. But just make sure that the material is bunched up, because you don't want it not bunched. If it's not bunched, you're going to have a whole bunch of solid and not enough tie-dye. I'm going to take this on around and try to join it that way and make a big ball. But the tighter you can get the ball, the better, guys. And if you don't have rubber bands, anything, you can use hair scrunchies. Anything that got rubber that can secure it. This is going to be beautiful with that turquoise. I don't have turquoise tie-dye jewelry yet, but I have a beautiful turquoise set that I'll show you that I'm going to wear with this. And a beautiful turquoise shirt. Okay, so that is ready. And again, I was saying that, and this is ready. I really don't like, see, that's the edge. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to plug my phone in, but I was saying I didn't like this edge because that looked like that might be too much white. I kind of want to bundle this up a little bit more. Guys, scrunch it up just a little bit more. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll go ahead and do this other one. And then I'll show you how I tie-dye. Okay, guys. Everything is ready. Should be looking something like that. And also, I found that there's a dye fixative. I don't buy it. You can make it if you want, guys. You can make soda ash out of baking soda and vinegar and salt. You can make dye fixative out of vinegar and salt. Now that I did do. I did make a mixture of the vinegar and salt, and I put the item in there before I did my final rinse. So let's begin, guys. To show you that I will be doing all three of these at the same time, I have my stainless steel pots. This big one is going to be for the pants. I'm only going to fill it enough. I'm going to use the whole bottle. I'm actually waiting. Amazon is on the way delivering my dye. But I'm going to use the whole bottle for the white pants. And maybe half a bottle for the other ones because I want a vibrant color. But also, guys, I might skip this step this time. And I might not. But this is $1 from Dollar Tree, coarse sea salt. You can make a mixture of sea salt. They say use white vinegar, but I didn't have white vinegar. I only had apple cider vinegar. I used that to clean my meat with. What is that part of my cabinet that's peeling off the paint? Anyway, you can make a mixture of water and vinegar, salt water and vinegar, and rinse it in before you rinse. Supposed to lock the color in. Okay, guys, I have my dye. Those are my colors, my utensils I'll be using. I got the water on, warming up, getting hot. I'm going to go ahead and pour the dyes in. Give them a little shake. And this one, pouring the whole bottle for the pants. Look how dark that is. It looks black, but wait until I dip the pants in and you see the beautiful color that it's going to make. Okay, now these we're going to do half. And I can dye something else with this. But try to eyeball it or feel it. Feel my way around half. I might end up putting more than half. I want this color to be right, and I didn't pre-treat. I think you really don't have to pre-treat. Like I said, I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm going to post-treat. I hope I got enough yellow. For some reason, why I want to put the whole bottle. I don't know how light that yellow gonna be. I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm putting a whole bottle of yellow. I hope it don't be mustard. I'll probably put too much, guys. So I'm gonna stir, because before you put, especially if you're using powder, before you put your garment in, you have to make sure that the dye is evenly distributed, because you don't want dye patches. That's hard to explain. You really get that when you're using a dye, powdered dye, but since this is liquid can settle with clumps on the bottom. That's why I shook it really good. I'm not using the same spoon. I'll be using a different spoon for each one to stir. So I'm going to go ahead and stir the other ones. And then I'll come back. I got to try to figure out how I'm going to do this one at a time, because I like for it to sit in there. I can have that one sitting and trying to do the camera. I guess I have to cross that bridge once I get there, because I don't want the black to be. I'll be right back. So I am ready to put the pants in. Look at that color, guys, already. Let's get them on in there. And they can be totally submerged. Now, if you're trying to tie-dye a synthetic fabric like this, is 98% polyester, 2% spandex. Don't mess up your outfit or your garment trying to tie trying to tie-dye it without it being a dye for synthetic fabrics. If you're using RIT dye, then you need to get RIT Dyemore. That means you get the dye. Come on. You get the dye more. I forgot I had the camera and I was just walking around normally. I don't usually just walk around like that as I'm trying to record. RIT Dyemore synthetic, so that you can dye more fabrics. Natural fabrics like cotton are different. So I'm going to let that one sit for a little while and let it water get hotter and just get that color in. Then I'm going to turn the water off and just still let it sit in there as it cools a little bit. It look like it might be bluer than my turquoise shirt, but I'm going to make it match. I see these days you don't really have to match 100%. Now what I'm trying to do is figure out, I'm probably going to do this one first. I was trying to see if I can make that black sit on the outside without burning up and just having the white inside, but let me try. Okay guys, let's see. I stirred it up. You might just have to dip, baby, dip. Got this real good so that this black part won't hang down and get caught up under there and start a fire up in here. Okay, let's just dip right quick and see what we're catching so far. Okay, it's light yellow. It looks like it's gonna get there. I'm gonna just have to hold this one in there. I have to do these one at a time. So I'll be back. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Unless I try to hook this on to this. Look what I did. But let me secure that right quick before I dip this one. And now I'm going to dip this one and secure it onto the end of that. Just want to see what this pretty color. Oh, that pretty pink. I need it to get nice and dark. I'm trying to just secure this on the ends here so that it won't. That is in there. Oh wait, we got to get that all the way in there good. I don't think that black gonna change. Okay guys, you get the idea. I'm gonna have to come back when I get this one straightened out. I'll come back when it's time to rinse. Guys, that wasn't working. I don't recommend that. It was just it didn't feel right. So I was like, you know what, it can't get no blacker. And if it don't give it a, oh, I did the wrong color on that one. Don't do that. Thank God it didn't change it. I was like, well, if it give it a yellow tint, that'll be fine, but it's not changing the color of the black at all. So if you do have a two-tone garment that's white and also black, go ahead and just pop it all the way in there. And I also went ahead on, guys, and decided to add the rest of the dye. Good thing I did, because it's getting darker. The rest of the dye to the pink, the fuchsia pink, because I really need those tie-dye colors to pop. And when you see how vibrant and the bold colors of my shirt after I get this tie-dye, you'll see why I wanted them to really pop. Yeah. Anyway, I was trying to show y'all this one, but the steam is kind of taking over. This one is doing really great. I'm going to eventually, when it comes to that boil, turn them off and just let them sit. See how this one is starting to boil right there? So everything is just sitting in the water now, cooling off. You can see that there's still a little steam coming from the pots. Not nearly as much steam as it was before. Just a little steam. See if we can zoom in on that color there. Turn it over a little. So when this water is cool to touch, guys, then I'll be transferring it over to my solution, my after treatment. I'm just using a little bit of salt, sea salt, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I don't have regular vinegar, but I did this with apple cider vinegar before it didn't do anything. It did what it was supposed to do. What else I was going to say? Oh, what I was going to say is after this water cool, guys, what I do, and I'm glad that I started doing it because I needed it. I save this water. I don't pour it out until after I'm completely finished tie-dyeing or after I unrubber band it. Because one time I tie-dyed and they say rinse it out in hot water. I rinsed it out in hot water and my color started immediately looking like it was coming off. So I popped it right back in the solution. That was when I did the burgundy and orange. I popped it back in the solution and then I rinsed it with cold water and my color didn't come off. So I'm not using warm water. That's what they say, but warm water doesn't work for me when I'm rinsing. So I'm going to let this cool down and I'll come back. And also, guys, I'm so excited. I just can't wait to let you see how they turn out. I have two complete outfits. You know, you already saw the blue. And this is the shirt that I'll be wearing with it. It's like a one-arm shirt. It's really cute. And this is a blue bra from when I tie-dyed some bras before. I love to have that bra matching whether it's showing or not showing. And with that coral looking orange. This is a cute shirt that I actually got from a thrift store that I'll be wearing with. And of course, there's that orange bra. And these are the shirts that I'm going to be making the other tie-dye for. We have the shirts with the bras to match. Beautiful yellow. And I'm not sure if I used this same color yellow on this bra as I did on those pants, or just a different material, but it don't seem to be, the shorts don't seem to be as bright as this is going to be. I won't really know until I'm finished. And then there's that beautiful bra. Yes, I really, really loving the tie-dye. Okay, guys, I have it in the solution. We're going to do these two first because I can wash these at the same time. And the color doesn't appear to be fading. This really looks kind of mustardy though. But hey, we're going to let it do what it do. And that's that color. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get these all rinsed. I'm going to pour this water out and keep rinsing it until it gets pretty clear. And then I'm going to actually put a little bit of liquid dish detergent in it and rinse it again. And I'll show you how I'm going to rinse, do a final rinse and spin in my washer. Okay, guys, I'm ready to cut rubber bands. Also, I want to let you know that, wait a minute. What was I going to let you know? Oh, okay, I was going to let you know that I didn't let that stuff boil for like 30 minutes or an hour. I literally let it come to a good boil, and then I let it sit in there. Let me go ahead and pop the rubber bands off, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, guys. Oh yeah, we got like a lot of mustard going on. We do have yellow. Maybe I shouldn't have put that much yellow in there. So I really can't tell what this is actually going to look like, guys, until after I finish with the whole process, because it looks one way before it's washed and rinsed, and then, and especially ironed. Once you iron it on out, you really get the full detail. This looked like I might like this a little bit better than the yellow. So now I'm going to just hand wash it with my liquid Gain detergent, Tide, whatever you guys have. Washing powder, whatever. You probably can do it with dishwashing liquid. And then I can know how it's going to actually come out when I finish. So we do have yellow. But oh boy. That mustard is mustardy. So guys, don't make the mistake that I made. Just because it looked like it might not turn the color that you're expecting doesn't mean that it won't. So don't over pour. Now for this pink, I think I did right to pour. Maybe you just have to use your judgment. Or even if you pour it, I could have took that yellow out a little earlier. So I'll be back, guys, to show you how I'm going to definitely get all this clear out and wash it and spin it in my washing machine. And then I'll do the blue. These pink came out really good. I'm only working with one hand, but look how beautiful that is. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse it a little bit more in my washer. One moment here. And I'm going to let it spin. This is how I'm going to rinse it. I just get my hand and help it out a little bit. Because I have that good water flow. And you see some of the water is still lightly pink, but not too much. Yeah, these turned out really good. I'm not going to do this on camera with all of them, but I'm just showing you how I do this from the sink to the washer. I kind of wash them in the sink, but then I rinse them in the washer. But these are looking good. And when they dry and I iron them, they're going to be really looking nice. So I let them get there. I don't even let it fill all the way up because this is one garment. And I'm not trying to rinse all of it out the first time so that it'll be locked in when I wash it. The next time it might fade just a little bit. So I'm going to stop that and go ahead on and let that bad baby spin. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm going to show you the blue as I unrubber band it. Then I'll show you the final result of everything. Okay guys, now with this one, we got quite a bit of colors going on. Quite a bit. But I'm loving that turquoise. I don't know if this camera is really showing and doing it justice. Oh my God, this is going to be nice. Yeah, I'm going to like this one. So let me go ahead and finish it. Guys, these turquoise and pink came out so nice. This is it in its wrinkless state. But once it dries, oh my goodness, it's going to match that shirt beautiful. Once it dries, then I can steam it. I might keep it a little damp, you know, so it'll steam better. And these came out so cute. That's going to look really nice. Now, those yellow shorts was another story. I really wasn't digging that, so I stuck them in here. I don't know what's going to happen, what we going to get. But I'd rather have this funny looking green than that mustard yellow just wasn't getting it. And I also was thinking about dipping this in here too. Just trying to figure out what color I'll get. I might do that. This is an experiment, guys. I wonder what green and blue make. Is it going to be purple? Or maybe I just might keep this green. But I just wanted to let you know that. But the next time you hear my voice, I'll be showing you the ironed product. Okay guys, we have final product. I don't know why it looks so much, the colors look so much more vibrant to my eye than they do on this camera. But this pink turned out really, really good. This turned out so good. This is the turquoise or the teal. They turned out beautiful as well. Lots of great detail. Now these yellow shorts was another story, guys. Those things started out yellow. That didn't work, y'all saw. So I put it in the green. I mean in the blue, it turned green. I put it in the fuchsia and it kind of turned burgundy. So those are those. I'm not too crazy about them, but they're still okay. I'll wear them with this shirt. It's a little darker, but it'll work. And like I said, the colors look different with my camera than they do to my eye. Yeah, I'm not too pleased with this, but it still looks okay. So let me show you the jewelry that I have for this one and this, like I promised to show you. This is the jewelry that I'll be wearing with that. I like for my stuff to match. And this is the beautiful jewelry that I'll be wearing with these. Now let me put all of the tie-dye collection in one spot and show you. And here we go. These are all the tie-dyed pieces. Let's get a close-up of these colors. I love the way this turned out with that little tie. Just so beautiful. Beautiful coral. Tantalizing. Terrific turquoise. Burgundy, I want to call you beautiful burgundy, but how about semi-beautiful burgundy? And there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, subscribe, and have a beautiful day. And I hope that you make some beautiful tie-dye creations.